Whether it's the gentle purring or the comforting warmth they provide, sleeping with your cat can be a source of great comfort and companionship. But what exactly happens when you make room for your furry friend in your bed each night? Bonding. Sharing your bed with your cat can deepen the emotional connection between you and your furry friend. Moreover, the act of sleeping together triggers the release of oxytocin, a hormone often associated with love and bonding. When you cuddle with your cat in bed, both you and your feline companion experience an increase in oxytocin levels, leading to heightened feelings of affection and closeness. Here's another interesting insight. A study published in the Behavioral Processes Journal found that women form strong bonds with their cats. Researchers observed how families interacted with their cats and noticed that cats tended to bond more with females than males. Sleep quality. Depending on how your cat acts, it can either help you sleep better or keep you awake all night. Having your cat with you in bed can make you feel calm, forget about your stressful day, and finally fall asleep. Also, the gentle sound of its purring can relax you like a white noise machine, helping you sleep faster. Scientists agree with this idea. They studied 150 patients at Mayo Clinic Center for Sleep Medicine in Arizona. 56% of the patients let their pets sleep in bed with them, while the rest slept alone. Among those who slept with their pets, 41% found it helpful for their sleep, while 20% said it was disturbing. Heart attacks. A study by Minnesota University's Stroke Institute, which lasted for 10 years, found that sleeping with your cat can lower the risk of heart attacks. This research, presented in 2008, involved 4,435 Americans aged 30 to 75. Among them, 2,435 owned cats, while the rest didn't. Over the decade, it was shown that cat owners had a 30% lower risk of dying from heart failure compared to those without cats. Snuggling with your cat after a stressful day can help reduce your anxiety and stress. This is because petting and cuddling with cats can trigger the release of oxytocin, which is a hormone that makes you feel happy. The boost in happy hormones can lower your stress levels and in turn reduce your heart rate. Sharing your bed with your cat can soothe your mind and lift your spirits, ultimately benefiting your heart health. Disrupted sleep. A study from 2015 found that people who slept with their pets tended to take longer to fall asleep, woke up feeling more tired, and were more likely to be disturbed by their pets' noises during the night. Cat behavior expert Dr. Mikel Delgado warns that sleeping with a cat might not be ideal for light sleepers because it can limit your movement while you sleep, especially if they lie on your legs or chest. Dr. Delgado also points out that some cats are active at night, so they might spend more time playing on the bed than sleeping on it. If you're someone who is easily disturbed while sleeping, having a cat in bed could be more of a disruption than a positive experience. Regardless of how much you adore your furry companion, if they're affecting the quality of your sleep, it might be time to consider giving them their own sleeping space. Flea and parasites. When you sleep with your cat, you're also sharing your bed with any parasites your furry friend might have picked up. If your cat spends time outdoors, there's a risk of ticks, intestinal parasites, and fleas. While fleas typically don't live on humans, they can still bite you while you're sleeping, causing itchy welts. Litter box exposure. Even the cleanest cats will inevitably track litter box debris on their paws. This includes traces of fecal matter, which can pose health risks. If your pet spends time outdoors, they'll also bring in dirt and debris from outside, adding to the mess they track into the bedroom. Risk of disease transmission. Sleeping next to your cat for more than 8 hours increases the chance of being exposed to its bodily fluids. While the risk of getting sick from cats is generally low, people with weakened immune systems, the elderly, and young children are more vulnerable. Each year, over 25,000 people get cat scratch fever, which can be especially risky for those with weakened immune systems. Other diseases you can catch from cats include toxoplasmosis, cryptosporidiosis, and giardiasis. It's also possible for humans to transmit viruses to cats. Some domestic cats have tested positive for COVID-19. Allergies and asthma. Research indicates that approximately 10 to 20% of adults have cat allergies, and this number seems to be increasing. Even if you don't have a specific cat allergy, around 20 to 30% of people with any type of respiratory allergies may still be sensitive to cats. According to the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, the best way to manage cat allergies or asthma worsening is to avoid cats altogether. Why does my cat not sleep with me? They feel safer up high. Some cats have an innate tendency to seek out high sleeping spots. If your bed is low, your cat might prefer to rest on top of a tall closet or a cat tree instead. This behavior is reminiscent of wild cat species, which often sleep in trees for safety. Being elevated provides them with a better vantage point to detect and respond to potential threats. Additionally, being up high may help them go unnoticed, allowing them to sleep undisturbed throughout the night. Security. Heat isn't the only reason why cats like sleeping near others. In the wild, cats often sleep together for protection. Being close helps them fend off predators more effectively. While domestic cats might not face the same predator threats, being near a trusted guardian can still offer them a sense of security when they perceive anything in their environment as threatening. You're not a good sleeping buddy. It may seem obvious, but not everyone is an ideal nighttime partner for cats. Limited space, snoring, or constant movement can all disrupt a cat's sleep. Cats value their rest, and being next to a restless, warm, blanket-covered human might not suit them. After all, cats are picky creatures with their own preferences. Your cat might prefer a cooler sleeping environment, away from the warmth of your body. Or maybe they'd rather sleep somewhere with less bedding to get tangled up in. Territorial. Another reason why a cat sleeps with you is due to a sense of ownership. They recognize the dynamics of the relationship, and you are their primary reference point. Sleeping on top of you is a way for them to express this ownership. When another cat, animal, or even person is present, the cat may lay on top of you to demonstrate to others that your relationship is not to be interfered with. How to get your cat to sleep with you. Keep them active during the day. Keeping your cat active during the day can help ensure they sleep better at night. Engage them in play sessions in the morning and when you return home, or consider taking them for a short walk around the block using a cat leash. Aim for play sessions lasting around 5 to 15 minutes each, totaling about 30 to 40 minutes throughout the day. Besides this bonding time, provide toys that your cat enjoys playing with independently. Feed them before bed. A satisfying meal can make your cat sleepy, just like it does for humans. Most cats tend to doze off after a big meal, so consider feeding your cat its largest meal of the day just before bedtime. Establish a routine so that this meal is consistently served at the same time each night. This helps signal to your cat that bedtime always follows evening mealtime. Reward them. You can encourage your cat to join you in bed by rewarding them with treats. Hide treats under a pillow or in your pajama pocket for your cat to discover on its own. However, pretend to remain asleep when your cat finds the treats so you don't inadvertently reward them for waking you up. Once your cat starts regularly joining you in bed, gradually decrease the number of treats you hide for them. Playtime before bedtime. Establish a routine of playing with your cat for 10 minutes in the evening. This will help tire out your cat, and if you maintain a consistent schedule, teach it that this signifies bedtime. Begin with lively play, but wind down with slower, calmer movements for the last few minutes. Did you know that there are simple ways you can make your cat love you? Don't take my word for it, but scientists found 9 of them, which you can check out here.